Ripple XRP, so the central banks could potentially be going all in and working with us. We also have some news in relation to Xrpl's Amm and how it performs ETH options. We're going to take a look at some other bits and pieces as well that we have with the SEC and Ripple lawsuit. And of course, the price action for both XRP and XLM coin. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the central bank's news, this is pretty big. I mean, we know already that Ripple in general are in talks with a few dozen governments in relation to the CBDC developments, and I think the pilot programs that they're currently working on is at the Bank of Georgia, and I believe that they also have a pilot program in China as well. One pilot program that's been able to successfully launch is with the Republic of Palau, and that was a 3-month program where they were looking at Ripple's technology. They've utilized it, they found that it was successful, so now they are adopting it. And I believe that the Republic of Palau does have a small population, anywhere from 18 to 30,000, I think the last time that I checked. But over here we have the central banks are teaming up with XRP to make CBDCs cross borders seamlessly, and this is the future of money. I mean, the Bank of England themselves have actually said that they think the Ripple's protocol could have a substantial impact on the cross-border payments sector. So yes, we know that CBDCs, stable coins, cross-border payments, these are all different things that Ripple can actually do. And also the World Bank actually published a paper on CBDCs for cross-border payments where they also mentioned Ripple XRP's technology too. So let's take a look at this.
Currencies in terms of native cryptos like XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're not all the same, right? They're not all created equal. I think what's becoming much more popular in the industry now is more sustainable technologies. So the XRP ledger and XRP is there's no mining or proof of work or proof of stake involved. So the computational cost of validating transactions is almost zero, right? Very, very low cost, very stable in terms of pricing. Stable coins, again, not all created equal. You have a massive range from the algorithmic type stable coins. We all know the Terra story from a few weeks ago. And then now what we're seeing emerging is, stable coins being issued by regulated entities. So I can't give you the names yet, but there's 2 projects we're working on, one in the UK and one in the US, working with banks that are regulated, who will be issuing stable coins, and the reserves will likely to be held at a central bank in a central bank account. So very different from the algorithmic stablecoin. We as Ripple work across all of these technologies, and then of course you've got central bank digital currencies, which essentially is the highest form of digital currency, right? Issued by the central bank, backed by the central bank, the most secure form. As a company who's working across the payment space, we're embracing all of these, and we see they will all play their part in the future of money. Today, cryptocurrency is less than 1% of all the money. Central bank money is less than 10%. The rest is all commercial bank money. So it'll be interesting to see, in 5 or 10 years, how does that look when it's all digitized? Will stablecoins be 90% of the market and CBDCs 10%, or will CBDCs actually be allowed to grow and be a much higher percentage of the money supply? I don't know. That's for the policy makers to decide.
And in Ripple's white paper as well, they have also mentioned the benefits of the Ripple CBDC platform. So we have different things and factors like stability, security, and resilience that is going to play a major part when it comes to governments actually adopting the CBDC platforms. Financial inclusion through easy wallet access to funds, interoperability with disparate payment systems and overlay services. We need that ability to work with different ledgers, and of course reduce energy consumption. And that is when he talks about Bitcoin in this video essentially not being up to standard, and that is why we have Ripple, because there's no proof of work. Some other news that we have as well was coming from last year, where the Central Bank of Colombia actually announced that they were piloting a CBDC project on Ripple's XRP ledger. I'm not quite sure what the conclusion is that they've come to now, but the pilot project was going to be running until the end of 2023, and so I think it was roughly going to be around about a 4 to 6 month pilot project. And so that has been concluded because we are now in 2024, so I'll have to look for the results on that and then update you guys in another video. We have over here a research paper titled Automated Market Maker on the XRP Ledger, and it's saying that it's actually better than ETH options. So if we have a look at the results and what it revealed, well, it says that the Xrpl Amm, leveraging market volatility, outperforms Uniswap in various areas, including slippage and impermanent loss reduction, the pace of price synchronization, and overall operational efficiency. And it also says that most AMMs operate on the Ethereum blockchain and face challenges such as high transaction fees, significant slippage, impermanent loss risks, and synchronization issues. But the Xrpl Amm is able to outperform this, reduces slippage and impermanent losses, improves price synchronization speed, and enhances overall operational efficiency. And again, these are just the advantages that they are highlighting compared to the Ethereum based options. But it definitely goes to show, as David Schwartz has said, that the AMMs on the XRP ledger is going to be a big game changer, and I think so as well. From Edo over here, we have David Schwartz, who's replying to Kuba saying, do you think that Ripple could be the counterparty for gold-backed currencies if there are any? And David replies back saying that there might be demand for gold assets backed by a counterparty as a bridge, but ultimately I think that will produce an island of liquidity that will still require a universal asset, because the world certainly won't agree on a counterparty if they don't even have to. So when it comes to that universal asset, of course, Ripple XRP still isn't the chosen one as of now, but people are pointing to Ripple XRP being the one that we use in terms of that bridge. From Black Swan Capitalists, we have over here that every narrative surrounding the Ripple lawsuit is designed to bury ETHgate, the corruption at the Senate Banking Committee and SEC's regulatory enforcement. The back and forth misinformation game isn't working anymore. Victory is already ours and the rest is just maintenance. And this article says over here that the Ripple asked judge to deny SEC's new discovery request concerning XRP. I mean, when we actually have a look at the letter of the SEC, they were requiring some sort of bits of information that Ripple deemed as unnecessary, and they didn't actually need it. I personally think that it is a delay tactic from the SEC, but the SEC are going back and forth and saying, well, actually, they need this information in order to determine the amount of the settlement and go forward in the case. I mean, today we are on the 28th of January, and we do have the first phase of the courts. It is the remedies related discovery phase, and that'll be happening on the 12th of February. So we have roughly around about 2 weeks now. And I think that both parties are still not closer to that remedies stages. So the price action of XRP coin, we are currently trading at 0.5319. We are up by 0.56% on the 1-day chart. For the volume, we are down by 49.26%, and we are trading at 436.6k. And so the volume usually hovers at around about 800k, but we have come down significantly. I mean, the overall market has come down by 35.56%. And we are at a volume of $36.23 billion. So in the earlier hours of the morning for today, we were trading at 0.5296, just under that 53-cent mark. Over here, we hit 0.5345, so we got to that 53-cent range, which is where I wanted the XRP coin to go. A few days ago, if we have a look over here, just on this dip on the 23rd, we were at 0.4981. We were below that 50-cent level. We are up now by that 3 cents. On the 7-day chart, we are down by 3.89%. So we pretty much come down here from 55 cents, hit below 50 cents, and then we've come back up nicely and ever so slightly. On the 1 month chart, we are down by 15.88%, but we have improved because we were down by 20% just not so long ago. Now it's changed to 17.65%. Over here on the 11th of January, we were at 0.6189. Remember, I mean, that is only a 9% move up from here, so it's not like as if it is a big deal, but we have faced a lot of price suppression for XRP coin in general. If we can maintain at the 53-cent level, what I'm currently looking for now is the 53 to 55-cent range. So my next price target will be 55 cents. And then I'll be taking a look at the 58-cent mark, which is where we were trading before. For Stellar XLM coin, we are currently trading at 0.115. So in that mid-range, we are down by 0.7% on the 1-day chart. For the 1 week, we are down by 0.2%, so very low in terms of how much we are down. But on the month, we are down by 12.8%, so we've taken a hit as well. And so I think we're doing pretty well for Stellar XLM. I mean, if we can stay in this mid-range, that's pretty good. We could potentially see it go to the mid-range of 10 cents, but I don't think that will be going any lower because we have been pretty much stable at this mark over here. So let's see if we can stay at 0.115, and then we should be able to move up to 12 cents, possibly in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Guys, if you want daily Ripple XRP and Stellar XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.